You have a power within you which is ready. It's ready in the world. And because the world is ready to hold this in a broader way, we are going to be introduced to it in a manner that might shock you. Get ready. I give you Thoth. Your soul is not with you. If it were, you would not be able to withstand the pain of this life. Your higher self, as you may know it, is only higher because it cannot be within you yet. The most common dynamic is that your soul watches when it can. It is often asleep, and it needs to be, or the shattering of the psyche that would result from its witness would be unbearable. As you cleanse yourself of the vibrations that magnetize a wider range of pain, your soul is capable of being more present with you. It wakens for greater stretches of time and watches you in a way that greatly empowers you. When you are present in a way that your soul can witness, your life force is immediately amplified. We function in much the same way. We travel throughout humanity watching for those who are ready to wake up a little bit more. We prod you. We tickle your imagination. We leave you sensation resonance as a gift that unfolds gradually in your presence, like flowers. When we choose to support you, we are making a conscious and very wise decision. We are watching many humans and choosing you because of the work you have done. Do not produce an ego in relation to others based on this. I tell you this at the same time I tell you you are chosen. Yet your primary response to this acceptance needs to be a sadness that more are not ready. We are witnessing that part of you which desires loving ways of being for all who inhabit the earth. We are choosing you because you are capable of extending your compassion to others and allowing yourself to feel the sadness when they fail to reach us yet. You are chosen as a conduit, as a way to reach out to others that will bring them closer to the patterns that can allow their soul to witness them for greater stretches of time. And as they are able to allow their soul's witness, they brighten. And as they brighten, they attract our attention. And as they attract our attention, we combine with their soul's witness and yours. To be seen from several vantages as an awakening being amplifies the rate at which you can awaken. To be witnessed in this way eventually graduates you from one range of being on earth into a new one. In this graduation, several new abilities are given to you that it is important you comprehend. The first has always been occurring on a higher plane and is now ready to introduce to you, on the planes of consciousness you know to be normal. To be clear, you are not going somewhere else. You are embracing a broader range of potential where you are. As you do, you will find a familiarity with the dynamics I am about to teach you. They are familiar because you know them. Your soul has been playing out potentials in this way for your entire lifetime. It works like this. You are composed of many strands of light. Your light is invested in the different interests and potentials that you share with yourself and those you love. Some portion of your light is invested in potentials that no one near you knows how to share. Thus, you create the presence of possibility that will attract those who may share this with you. In the process, you are able to reach other people before you know them in the material world. Thus, you are already playing out potentials in what you know of as dream time. In dream time, you have the capacity to play out extended possibilities. You dream into the presence of a potential path. This path takes on more magnitude, more density, as it works. The more it resonates with presence and light, the more it actively influences your life as it is. When this potential is harmonic and rhythmic, its influence on your everyday life becomes more pronounced. As you become coherent within yourself, you are dreaming of the same visions you intend, and you are able to allow these intentions to influence your dreams in a way that makes them stronger. As they become stronger, it's as if their music is present through the course of your day now. In the past, it did not reach the influence of your day. You could not feel it, and you could not afford to feel it. Your potentials were often working out possibilities within rhythms that were incoherent to your current choices. Thus, if you had been able to feel the influence of your dreams in this way, you would have lived a worse life. As this influence becomes more pronounced, you do often live a worse life. This is part of the difficulty of awakening. You must go through a transition where the true depth of your potential begins to say no to the choices you have already been making. This is a phase of frustration and even debilitating depression, because your conscious effort within the range of your awareness that has been normal to you is ineffective. It is as if you are struggling against yourself because you are struggling against yourself. Your most important goal during this time is to embrace your potential as a gift. You must learn to experience the way in which you are not capable of being effective in the world as a sign that you are entering a new era of great potential. Your greater potential necessitates that you set aside your old intentions and ask this life what you are most capable of creating. How good can this get? How beautiful can your life be? If your current intentions are not working, presume that it can be much better than you already have imagined. You are learning to navigate through multiple timelines. The threads of your spirit that you have invested in different potentials have always been influencing the greater world. They have been magnetizing others who consider similar potentials, and they have been working through a vivid and a perfectly real expression of reality. This expression of reality is more ephemeral than the one you inhabit with your physical body, but it is not as different as you may presume. Thus, because the greater direction you take is dependent on the coherence between your dreams and this reality, it is essential that you consider how you might integrate the greater depths you are now capable of embodying in a manner that is true to your heart's deepest desires. As you intentionally cut away all choices and desires that are out of alignment with your heart's truest presence, you will actively bring together yourself. And this bringing together is a choice of existence. As you make these choices, you gain access to the awareness that your soul has already been experimenting with your potential. When you meet 3 people who you may become deep lovers with, each of them is someone you can explore the potential with in an ephemeral space. These strands of spirit weave together. You live as you would live if you chose this with your body. It does not have the same depth or density of influence over your reality, and yet it has the critical momentum of the truth, of the coherence that you would create with this other person. Thus, when you feel the resonance and presence that you share in the physical plane, the vibrancy of what you experience is a direct expression of what your soul has already experimented with in these tiny timelines from dream time. Thus, as you make more choices in coherence with your dream's potential, you gain more coherent and conscious access to witness the experience of living with others. When you believe that a dream is another reality, it essentially is.